Hey all, welcome back. It's October, can't believe like it's almost towards the end of the year. We are having Halloween in the coming few weeks, and this is followed by Diwali and later Thanksgiving and Christmas, end of the year. Anyways, hope all are doing great. And in this video, we will talk about Shankh Yoga. There are two yogas. I mean, like Vedic astrology says Shankh Yoga, and it's called as Bheri Yoga. So they are formed in a particular set of conditions, and both these yogas are set to bless the native with the good and benefic results. Which yogas? Shankh Yoga and Bheri Yoga. I don't think we will be able to cover Bheri Yoga as a part of this video, but next time when I make a video, I'll make a video on this. Coming to Shankh Yoga. What is Shankh Yoga? As per the definition in Vedic astrology, it's said that in a horoscope, the lord of the 5th house and lord of 6th house are placed in Kendra with respect to each other. Now, what is Kendra? Kendra houses are 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th. I'll repeat again the definition. If the lord of 5th and lord of 6th house are placed in Kendra with respect to each other, and the lord of ascendant is strong, then this yoga is formed. This yoga, if it is formed in a horoscope, it can bless the person with long age, knowledge, good health, family, land, house, and like a lot of other good things. Let's check an example to understand more about this yoga. Now let's consider a Pisces ascendant. So a person is having a Pisces ascendant, and moon here is the lord of the 5th house. Why Cancer, right? So Cancer is the sign with the Pisces ascendant, moon lord of 5th house, and sun is the lord of 6th house, Leo. So moon over here is placed in the 3rd house, which is in Taurus, exalted, right? And sun is placed exactly opposite to it in Scorpio. You can also think of this as somebody who is born on Purnima, right? Full moon day. So in this scenario, what happens is the lord of the 5th is placed in the 3rd house, lord of 6th in the 9th house. And Jupiter, being the lord of the ascendant, is strong. You can think of Jupiter being in the 5th house, either exalted, or Jupiter being in the 1st house, or in any of the houses. I mean, like it can be in Leo as well, in any of his friends' sign, as long as it's not aspected by malefics, it's considered to be good. And those scenarios, this yoga is formed. How? Because you see this, like sun and moon are exactly, if you think of that, like they are exactly opposite to each other, and at the same time they are in Kendra with respect to each other. So lord of 5th, 3rd, lord of 6th, 9th. So exactly, I would say like 7 houses apart, right? So they are in the Kendra. Now, if sun happens to be in the 8th house, which is in the sign of the Libra, again, Pisces ascendant, sun in the 8th house. Now, if you see the difference in the houses is 6, which is not Kendra with respect to each other. So this yoga in that scenario will not be formed, right? So basically the point is like the lord of these two houses, they have to be in Kendra with respect to each other. The prevalent definition once again provides insufficient conditions and knowledge. So does it always mean that, if I have all these conditions, I have the Shankh Yoga with full 100% and it should give me all the results? No, answer is no for that. Reason being, like multiple aspects come into picture, like where are Rahu and Ketu, which is the north and the south node, right? Where is Mars in your horoscope? Where is your Saturn? Is it aspecting these planets? So then, in order to say it, like in order to be confident in that, you first have to make sure like they are situated in a good position. I mean, like they are not any malefic aspects, or they are not in conjunction with any of these planets. And as always, the planets following the Shankh Yoga in a horoscope, which are Lord of 5th and 6th house, should be benefic. As one of these planets being malefic can reduce the benefic effects. Let's say if you have Venus as the Lord of 5th and Moon as the Lord of 6th, I don't know which, we can find out the ascendants of that. But if this happens to be the scenario, like wherein you have good planets as the Lord of those houses, then the results are favorable. Like say if a person is of Aquarius ascendant, and just throwing out a scenario like wherein the Lord of 5th house is Mercury and Lord of 6th over here is Moon. So if they are placed good and not aspected by any malefic, then the result will be as expected. On the other hand, if both these planets are malefic, then such a combination becomes strongly malefic and will not form this benefic Shankh Yoga. On the contrary, it will form a malefic yoga, or you can also call it as a dosha in the horoscope. The strength of the planets, as I said, is of vital importance, as weakness to one or both the planets will reduce the benefic effects of this yoga. The exception to Shankh Yoga is the people with Virgo ascendants. Sorry, Virgo ascendant guys, like this yoga cannot be formed. If you are Virgo ascendant, so this yoga unfortunately cannot be formed for you guys. Reason being, Lord of 5th and 6th is Saturn, right? So, and there is no way, I mean, like Saturn is always going to be in Kendra with respect to himself. So, and that's primarily the reason that Virgo ascendant is not considered for the formation of this yoga. The influence of other benefic as well as malefic planets should also be studied in order to confirm what is the percentage of results that you can get out of this yoga. So, and at the same time, say if you're having the placement of 5th and 6th Lord good, I mean, let's consider the example of Aquarius ascendant again. So you have 5th Lord, which is Mercury, is placed, let's imagine, in 9th house, and Moon is placed in 3rd house. Now, at the same time, the Saturn has to be in good position. Say if the Saturn is weak in this horoscope, right? So it can be aspected, it can be debilitated, it's not strong in terms of its planetary position. So in those scenarios, this yoga will not be formed. So 3 things you have to consider again, like Lord of 5th, Lord of 6th. If they are benefic, you can expect great results along with Lord of the Ascendant. So that's pretty much it for Shankh Yoga. And next video, I think we will go over the Bheri Yoga, which is as good as Shankh Yoga. And that's pretty much all for today. Guys, if you like this video, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And the main purpose why AJS is started is only to spread the wisdom of Vedic astrology and help us guide in the future. Like it can serve as a light. Definitely, like you have to do your own karmas, but as a purpose, as a guiding light, we can see like what the planets have for us. So with that, I will put a stop on this video and looking forward to see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.